You want some? Come get some.
What's happening? Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving. Got the turkey and the food and all that stuff out the way, but it's time to get back into the grind, man. Time to burn the fat. Now, there's plenty of videos out there that talk about best ways to farm, most efficient ways to farm, all over YouTube, right? Everybody's doing it. But the one thing that seems to not get any love, it's not enough, is tactical assessments. And I think I know why. You know, it doesn't even matter, because I'm going to talk about it right now. That's what this video is going to be about. But before I even get into that, I just want to say for the record that the Division 2 was a beautiful game. I got a 3090 Ti in my system, with all the bells and whistles and everything cranked to the max, but that's not what's actually doing it. It's making this game look as good as it does, especially my in-game footage in this video. It's the GeForce Experience game filters. Now, after messing around with it, I've come to the realization that this is probably the closest I'm going to get to E3 level of quality. I can't play without it anymore. I refuse to play without it anymore. So if you want the settings for this, let me know in the comment section, right? But I just wanted to show this to you guys because this is very important. This is something that I use all the time while playing, recording, and it just makes the experience that much better. I mean, especially for a Tom Clancy game. I mean, come on. All right, let's get back to it. All right, let's talk about tactical assessments. Now, in almost every single optimization process, whether it be your expertise, actually optimizing your gear, everything that you do, you're gonna need a tactical assessment from some faction in. You're gonna need that. Rikers, cleaners, true sons, hyenas, black tusks, etc. You're gonna need it. Now, there's a couple of ways to get them. They only drop from named bosses. Countdowns. Now, countdowns is a whole different ball game. Okay, you don't actually get tactical assessment from defeating bosses in countdown. However, the trade-off is you get a bunch of gear that you can break down at the end of it, which you can use to craft tactical assessment at the crafting bench, and you get points that you can use to buy an optimization cache that has tactical assessments in them. Not to mention, you get a bunch of gear that you can break down to craft tactical assessments at the crafting bench with. So, I mean, yeah, win-win, kinda. Now, the next one is the summit. Now, the summit is pretty straightforward, okay? All you gotta do is just farm floor 10 with all the directives on, minus Pistolero. Kill the main boss, named boss, in this area. Collect the loot, which will no doubt net you probably about 4 tactical assessment for whichever faction that's here. And then rinse and repeat. Don't defeat everyone. Reset. Go right back to the lobby and then farm floor 10. The only problem with this is that it's not targeted, right? It's not focused. So there's no telling what faction you're gonna come across here. So, I mean, you can push your luck, but you might have the chances of running 5 hyenas, hyena factions, when you don't really intend to. There's that. But it's an option, and you still get loot and levels. And that's mainly if you do enough of them. If you kill enough bosses, yeah, you'll definitely get levels. But the tactical assessment is the focus here. So if you don't mind what kind of tactical assessment you get, then this is a viable choice. But you know, by far, I'd say the easiest way to get tactical assessments is just by doing bounties, man. Just do the bounties. Easy. Do the public execution. Make sure that both hostages are still alive by the end of it. Complete it. Get the bounties. If you don't complete the bounties when you pick them up, that's fine. You can stockpile bounties. I've seen it. It's crazy. Stockpile bounties, okay, of whatever faction you want. And at your leisure, you can just run through them. Get yourself a decent build, right? I used a Heartbreaker. It's actually pretty good, pretty fun. I enjoy it a lot. And just run through those bounties, rinse and repeat. And it's pretty straightforward. Now, depending on what you're going for, right? If you do the other things other than bounties directly, you're gonna get a mixed bag, right? There's no telling what enemies you're gonna be dealing with, what faction, what have you. So it's pretty random. If you do bounties and strictly that, you're gonna get money, gear, guaranteed 4 tactical assessments if you're doing it on heroic, guaranteed 4 tactical assessments on each boss, right? And sometimes there's 3 of them. Sometimes there's 3. So you do the math on that. And honestly, that is all I got, man. That is all I got. Hopefully you found this useful, helpful, a benefit to your sessions. You know what I'm saying? And hey, if you need some help, or if you want somebody to roll with, join the clan. Join the clan or find me. Yeah. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm gonna enjoy this drink. Brewsquad.